So in the second video of today, we are going to be discussing the fact REECE STAUNTON has left Bradford City to join Bradford Park Avenue on a permanent basis for an undisclosed fee. Now, if you do go on to enjoy today's video, make sure you drop a like on it. 60 likes on today's video would be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you are new as well. We are now on the road to 7,000 subscribers. So please make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already with that post notification bell, and it's free to do so and it does massively help out. Get your thoughts on this departure as well down in the comment section down below. It's certainly an interesting one. I didn't see it until around 7:30. I think it got announced at 7 PM. I have been at 5 aside, so I do apologise for the late upload today. I don't usually upload twice on a Friday. I mean, I very rarely upload once on a Friday, never mind twice. But we're here again today to talk about REECE STAUNTON leaving Bradford City. He's obviously been with us for a very long time. Started out his career in the academy with us and, graduated as a first team pro, signed a long-term contract with the club, and it has today been confirmed he has left the club on a permanent basis. So Bradford City tweeted today at 7 PM saying, breaking news, REECE STAUNTON has completed a permanent move to city neighbours Bradford Park Avenue for an undisclosed fee. Thanks for your service, REECE, and best of luck for the future. The article does then read, Staunton in permanent BPA switch. REECE STAUNTON has today completed a permanent move to city neighbours Bradford Park Avenue for an undisclosed fee. Staunton makes a switch on the back of 2 years as a professional at the University of Bradford Stadium and will now play his trade in the National League North. The 20-year-old Bantams Academy graduate had already served 2 separate loan spells at the Horsfall Community Stadium, having joined City as an under-12. In total, he made 21 senior appearances in Claret and Amber. Bradford City AFC would like to take this opportunity to thank REECE for his service to the club and wish him the very best for the future. Now, obviously, Bradford Park Avenue tweeted the same thing at 7 PM saying, Avenue signed future start from Football League club at Bradford City. Their article is very long, but it does read, Avenue signed future start from Football League club at Bradford City. In a major statement of intent and backing of the club in the transfer market by our owner, Gareth Roberts, we have signed the much vaunted talent of REECE STAUNTON from our city neighbours for an undisclosed fee. We are pleased to announce the successful permanent signing of REECE STAUNTON to the club on an initial 1-year deal with the option of a second year. Staunton is no stranger to the Horsfall Staunton. I think there should be some sort of punctuation in there. That doesn't make sense whatsoever, but he has enjoyed 2 previous loan spells with the Avenue over the last few years as he continued his development of his clear ability at City's academy and within their first team. Bursting onto the scene at the age of 15 years, 332 days, REECE made his debut for Bradford City, becoming the club's youngest ever player at the time, I presume to play for the club, obviously, in a first team match. He has since accumulated a total of 20 appearances for the first team, so somebody has got the statistic wrong somewhere here. Bradford City say 21, Bradford Park Avenue say 20, but he scored 1 league goal. I believe that was at home to Exeter, maybe, if I'm thinking of that right. He has also been capped 4 times by the Republic of Ireland's under-18s. Still at the age of only 20, with a very bright future ahead of him, we wish a warm Avenue welcome to REECE and a big thank you to the Development Fund for assisting in making this major investment possible. Mark Bowers said, I'm delighted that we have been able to bring in a player of REECE's calibre on a permanent basis. I've been really impressed with REECE's desire to come and play regular men's football. With the best part of 2 years left on his deal at Bradford City, he could have easily sat there in his comfort zone. I think it's a great sign that he has made some big sacrifices and backed himself to come to us to ultimately play further in his career. It is now our job to push and help him take the next step in realising his potential that he has and continuing to develop his undoubted football talent. REECE STAUNTON said, I'm very happy to have signed for Bradford Park Avenue. I felt as though it has come to a stage in my career where I need to be playing games consistently and start enjoying my football again, so clearly not enjoyed the past couple of years under Derek Adams and Marky. When I came here on loan last time, I really enjoyed myself and knowing the manager and assistant well. It made my decision easier as they let me have the freedom to show what I can do. I'm hoping to help the lads finish higher in the table this season and try and push into the playoff positions. Well, certainly some big aspirations this season for Park Avenue, but like what they've kind of both alluded to, you've got to respect him. He still had 2 years left of his contract with Bradford City, and to leave that club, I'm not too sure what the money situation might be like, because obviously he was full-time with Bradford City. Park Avenue are only a part-time team. They train twice a week and they might have won potentially 2 games a week as well, so maybe he might get more of a role if he's playing, but last couple of seasons, obviously, he has had loan moves with Bradford Park Avenue, and whenever I've watched him play, he's never really stood out. Like, I watched him on a couple of occasions, and if anything, he kind of looked a little bit shaky. I'm not really too sure. This season, though, when he came out for pre-season, he looked a lot bigger, a lot more physical, and that was one criticism a lot of us Bradford fans had of REECE STAUNTON was his size and physique. He can only really play in a back 3. He's very good on the ball. His technical ability is absolutely fantastic. If you could compare him to any other player, it would be Romany Critchlow, but he's just not up to the standard. He's had a lot of opportunities opportunities under a lot of different managers, and it's just simply not worked out for him. He was very rarely going to get game time this season unless we had a catastrophe of injuries in our defence. When you've got players who can play left centre-half or left-back, we've got Critchlow or Dickson, we've got Folds, we've got Rideout, we've probably got a couple others as well. He was going to be third, fourth, fifth choice wherever he played, and he didn't really fit into it. So hopefully for his sake he goes to Park Avenue, does that as a really good season, and then either BPA progress through the leagues into the National League, then potentially go full time, or he does get his move back into the Football League. He never really got a run of matches in the league apart from when Stuart McCall was manager. We tried to play a back three just to fit him in there, and while individually I thought he was quite decent, he did get caught out a couple of times, cost us a couple of goals, and in the end, was part of one of the worst sides that I've ever seen as a Bradford City fan. If you have a look then at his career in total, he did become a Bradford City professional apparently in 2017, where he scored 1 goal in 10 league appearances for Bradford City. In 2019 he was loaned out to Ossett United, where he made 3 appearances. Then in 2019 to 2020 he was out on loan with Bradford Park Avenue. He doesn't say how many appearances he made, I'm not really too sure what's going on there. Then last season he had, I think it was an initial 1-month loan, then got extended by another month loan with Bradford Park Avenue, where he made 4 appearances. So I'm going to wish him all the best. And the interesting thing about his Wikipedia, it says here, is in July 2021, ahead of the start of the 21-22 season, Staunton's teammate Niall Canavan told him to remain positive as he continued his rehabilitation from injury. I don't remember him still being injured at that point. Obviously he got an absolutely horrendous injury. I think it was away to Leyton Orient. He had that awful hamstring injury, and it kind of, I don't think he's really played much in the first team since. I don't think he's made a league appearance since that. I might be wrong, he might have made the odd 1 or 2, but it's never nice to see an academy player leave on a permanent basis. This is kind of giving me flashbacks to Danny Devine. We all thought that, both of them were going to be the next big thing. REECE STAUNTON, when he was 17 or 18, we all thought was going to be going for 500k to Peterborough, but it just didn't work out like that. I don't know what the fee will be for him, but with him going to Park Avenue, they're not the richest club in the world. I can't imagine it being much, if anything, at all. Maybe 10 grand, 20 at an absolute maximum. I presume we might have a sell-on clause in there. I'm not too sure what the in-depth statistics and all the in-depth data will be, but it's another player off the wage bill that was probably not going to play all too much this season. That does now mean Finkers and Dawson's left on loan. REECE Staunton has also left the club on a permanent basis. Kean Scales is the only remaining player still at the club from them 4 players who signed professional deals at the same time. Obviously, George Sikora left us in January, and I think he's playing for Guiseley now. So interesting that the best products of our academy is still, we've not really had someone come through the academy that I can remember who's, done really well in the first team and then got a bigger money move. Hopefully, with this next batch of players we've got coming through the academy, it looks like we've got some very good players in there, but can they do it in the first team? We will have to wait and see. But short and sweet for today's video, today's second video. If you haven't already checked out my ranking of every League One home kit, feel free to go do so. It would be massively appreciated if you could check it out, drop a like and a comment, all that sort of stuff. But that is where I'm going to leave it for today's video. If you have enjoyed it, please make sure you drop a like on it. If you could try and hit 60 likes, as I said at the start of today's video, that would be absolutely class. Subscribe if you are new as well. We are now on the road to 7,000 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already, with that post notification bell, and it's free to do so, and it does massively help out. Get your thoughts on REECE Staunton leaving Bradford City to join Bradford Park Avenue on a permanent basis down in the comment section down below. Interested to hear what you guys think. I would have presumed he would have gone out on loan to a season, so he was on trial with Halifax. I thought he would have gone there for the season, but they clearly didn't think that he was good enough. So interesting, but let me know your thoughts. Shout out to our current tier 2 channel member Dylan Broadhead and our current tier 3 channel member B Davies 211. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I shall see you all tomorrow for the Newport home matchday vlog. Peace.